This is a realistic look at what $1 million is to the first-time rapper. First of all, it's tax half. Yeah, that's $500,000 right then and there. Boom. So now you got $500,000 left. The first thing you got to do is get a nice car. My truckity truck. And there's $100,000. Now you got 4 left. You got to get your jewelry game up. And things are costing a lot lately. I like necklaces. So let's say you spend $100 on the low ball side. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to keep up with everyone else. So now you got, what, $300,000 left. You got to get a place to live, and you don't have good credit because you're just coming from the street. So you got to drop more than 20%. I'm at home, baby. So now you got about $250 left. Now your homeboys think you got way more than you have, and you got to look out for everybody on your block. So put 50 to that. You got to keep your fresh together.
I love my Gucci fits. They tailor-made.
So you're going to spend 50 on fresh. Your sneakers, you got to pop tags every single day. So put 50 on that.
Get you a pair of these right here.
You have an overhead where you have to maintain all these things every month. So now you might have 20,000 in bills every single day. You know what I'm saying? And there it is. It's gone. There's no more money. It's a wrap. Your million is...
Dame Dash, who was a self-made mogul, made history in hip-hop with his arrogance and firmness in the industry. But did he ruin it all through bad business? Dame Dash began managing the rap group Original Flavor in the early 90s. He gained a relationship with producer/DJ Clark Kent from the beats he produced and also signing Original Flavor to Atlantic Records at the time. Clark Kent insisted that Dame should meet Jay-Z and start managing him.
I had given Dame a record deal for Original Flavor and for the Future Sounds, and his attitude towards doing it was relentless. Like, it took somebody with that type of attitude, who also knew the streets, that could, you know, halfway, like, even begin to have the conversation in a respectful manner with someone like Jay. So I was just like, I'm gonna show you an artist you should manage.
Dame Dash said he took a liking and decided to manage Jay-Z because he wore Air Force Ones. Dame, Kareem, Biggs, Burke, and Jay-Z put their money together and started Roc-A-Fella Records. During the early days of Roc-A-Fella, Dame made a smart business move and was one of the first hip-hop pioneers to do a distribution deal with Def Jam, Polygram Records. Dame would go on to sign acts such as Kanye, The Diplomats, and State Property. Dame then realized one of his business partners decided to have a secret meeting without him and kicked the door in at Def Jam.
This is not your f***ing artist. Y'all don't do nothing for Jay-Z without me. What the f***? That's why y'all trying to make this like, oh, and that's also, y'all the ones promoting me and him got a beef too? Because we don't. How y'all got a meeting about Jay without me? How y'all make any decisions about Jay without me? Huh, John?
Rumor has it, Dame signed the Diplomats without consent of Jay-Z, and Lyor told Jay he should ditch Dame and sell their shares of Roc-A-Fella, which they did. After Roc-A-Fella broke up, Dame Dash had to find a way after calling Lyor Cohen and Joey Manda culture vultures. He then started his own label/studios, which was called DD172, where he would sign acts like Currency, Smoke DZA, Jay Electronica, Big Crit, and the Cool Kids. Dame had aggravated the wrong people with his culture vulture statement, and because of that, he became blacklisted from the industry.
Ron, you're gonna make Dame Dash take this clip and call you a culture vulture?
Who's Dame Dash? You bring his name up. I don't even know him. So
y'all made a lot of money together.
Made a lot of
Come
money.
on, Leo. Don't do that to him.
I don't know him.
Currency signed a major deal with Warner, and they told Currency to sue Dame every time a record would be released, being that he wasn't really signed to DD172.
So that's what they do. They be like, you can come with us, but you can't with Dame. That's what happened with me and Currency. So I started making records with Currency, you know, and we went gold. I mean, putting like our version Indie Gold on Def Jam, and then Warner offers them a deal while I'm in like China or some shit like that, a 360 deal and all this stuff. They say that you can't, it's exclusive. You can't work with me. So if I put a record out now, he got to sue me. Each other.
Yep.
If you notice, I'm only calling out people that are hurting my culture, that aren't from my culture.
Yep.
And that's what they don't like.
Beanie Siegel catches wind of Dame's shady business through one of his depositions.
We're gonna get him on a technicality. He won't be able to come because of a warrant, so I'll do it in New York. And now I'm right in front of you. You're sweating like a clown. Scared. Look at you all mumbly. Look at you jittery. Look at you jittery.
Dame, please.
We got it.
Beanie Siegel then realizes that Dame cut him out the Pro-Keds deal while he was locked up.
And then find out once I'm locked out, was incarcerated, that Dame bought the license out to Pro-Keds and he was running it instead of being straight up. And, you know, I'm thinking Pro-Keds playing with my money and it's Dame Dash playing with my money.
You think it?
Jim Jones, who owned the clothing brand Vamp Life, discussed his frustration with Dame Dash also. He claimed that Dame Dash stole money from him over the Vamp Life clothing brand. But guess what, y'all? It's been scrubbed from the internet. Dame, who was recently been in the tabloids for losing his share of Rockefeller in an auction, has been going through issues financially. Could this be the result of betraying the elite, or could this be the result of his bad business model?